नमस्कार मित्रांनो, तुमचं पुन्हा एकदा स्वागत आहे मराठी AML या चॅनल वरती. सो गाइस, टुडे वी आर कंटिन्यूइंग द सेकंड टॉपिक्स ऑफ prepare the data for machine learning algorithm. In first video we have seen how to clean the data. Okay, we have seen some 3 steps to clean the data. I'm not going to explain once again. Please watch videos already uploaded in the YouTube. Please watch it, share it with your friends and family member. Try to comment it if you like it. If you have any doubt, still go and comment it and like it. Now we are going to see the second topic, that handling the text and the categorical data. Before jumping to this, let's revise what we have seen till now. We have understand how to see any problem statement, what questions to be asked, that is called as the look at the big picture. In that point we have seen. Okay, so if you miss it, please go and I really say revise it. Then how to get the data, and then how to visualize the data to get the insights about the data. And next, now we are focusing on prepare the data for machine learning algorithm. In this part we have already covered let me next yeah so we already cover one point, that is about the data cleaning, and today we are focusing on handling the text and categorical attributes. Before jumping to that, let me explain you why it is required. As I said, in data cleaning, if you send the data which is having missing feature, so that your algorithm gets the missing information, and if it has missing information, then ML algorithm is not able to predict the patterns. Okay, what is the job of ML? To predict the patterns, so that whenever the new things come, he will able to predict what that point it is. Now similarly, when we have get the text data, okay, numerical data, it is very easy for any algorithm to convert into the vector format and do this. But if it is a text data, your ML algorithm is not able to understand. So it is very important to convert those text data into the numerical format, okay, and then pass it to the ML algorithm for the computation and to get the understanding the prediction. But now how to convert this text data or categorical attributes? There are few number of methods available, but as far as this project is concerned, we only focus on the two methods. One is called as the One Hot Encoder and another is the Ordinal Encoder. Okay, so let me jump to the slide, and first I'll explain the theory behind the Ordinal Encoder and One Hot Encoder, and then we'll do the practically how it reflects. So let me so first we will focus on the ordinal encoder. So what happens in ordinal encoder? Let me take example. Let's say I have the feature, say A, B and C. Okay, my A contains 1, 2, 3, my B contains 4, 5, 6, but my C contains small a, small b and small c. Now it is very easy for ML algorithm to take this data and do the computation. But now my C is the text data, or you can say it is a categorical data. So it is very much important to convert this categorical data into the numerical data. Now how to convert? There are number of methods, but as I said, we'll focus only two methods, that is ordinal and one hot encoder. Now in ordinal, what will happen? We will use this method from sklearn. Okay, we will not implement in from scratch, but we will use sklearn library to use this method. So what happened in ordinal encoder? This method assign some integer to this category from 0 to n minus 1 number is assigned to this category. Now what is n? N is the total number of total number of category available in this C column. Now what we can do, how many categories are available here? A, B and C. So it will assign number 1 to A, B to 2, C to 3. Okay, so this way it will assign, wherever A comes it will assign 1, wherever B comes it will assign. For example, let me add one more features here, like let me consider C, B, A. So see, in one hot encoder, A assume as a 1, B assume as a 2, C assume as a 3. Now in my whole C column, how many unique categories available? A, B and C. So what it will does, wherever A has it 1. So my C is, what is my number of C is 3. What is number of B is 2. What is number of A? 1. So this way the new column will be created, and it will be like 1 2 3 3 2 1. So my text, this way my text data is converted into the numerical data. So this is the one way to convert your text data into the numerical data. This is called as a ordinal encoder. You guys understand what is the ordinal encoder? It is a simply first find out the unique text and assign a number. Now you no need to do this manually. One hot encoder function will do for you. I just explained the theory behind the one hot encoder. So it will create n integer number and assign to that unique integer number. Wherever that text coming, the integer will replace for that number. Now there is a problem with this ordinal encoder. What is the problem? When this data goes to the ML algorithm assumes that this is a natural ordering number. Okay, natural ordering number, though there is no relationship between the number. Means, for example, what happens, it creates that C is a 3, means C has a higher priority than B and A. Okay, B is a 2, means B has a higher priority than A and whatever number it is. So what happens, it means that due to this ML algorithm understand this is a natural ordering, one hot encoder, ordinary encoder is not that much beneficial that it creates a biases in understanding the pattern, because we know that there is no as such ordering, we just create to convert. So this is a main drawbacks of ordinal encoder, that we try to avoid it because of this off feature. So to overcome this off drawbacks, there is a one more method to convert the data, that is called as a one hot encoder. So in one hot encoder, let's say this is I have column A, column B, column C. My A column has 1 1 2, okay, 3 4 5, like this numerical data. I'm not going to write here, but my C column contains the text data, that is let's say that is small a, B, C, B, A, C. Okay, like this I have text data. Now my job is to convert into the numerical data. Now how I can convert using one hot encoder? First I will identify how many unique text categories available. So I know that I have the 3 unique text category, that is the A, B and C. Okay, unique. Now it will create that kind of matrix. So how many rows are available? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So it will create 6 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now what we'll do here, in my first row A is available, so it mark A as a 1 and others are 0. In second row B is available, so it mark B as a 1, others are 0. In my third row C is available, so it marks these are 0 and this one is 1. Similarly, in my fourth, it is a B is available, it mark 1 and others are 0. Then after that A, so it marks A as a 1, others are 0. And last one again C, it marks C as a 1 and others are 0. So this way it will create a matrices of so this way it will convert the text data into the matrices. Now what is the benefit, guys? Here we are not giving we are not saying any so here algorithm will not able to say this is a ordinal in nature. Okay, what happen in ordinal encoding, there is a natural ordering we are provided to the category, though there is no as such a ordering is there. Okay, so this is the drawback is overcome in the one hot encoding, that we are not giving encoder as order, but we are just specifying we are just specifying one for that and others for one. So what is one? It's a one for that value is present, for others is hot means 0. Wherever that value is present, say gives 1 and hot means 0. This is called as a one hot encoder. But there is again one drawback in one hot encoder. What is the drawback, guys? It will create the it will increase the volume of a data. It will increase the again sparsity in the data. What is sparsity? The matrices contain lot of zero. Okay, this is called as a sparsity. And second, there is an increase in the feature, so data will is going to increase. See, previously we have only the three feature A, B, C, but after using one hot encoder we have three more features. So it will be the A, it will be the C, along with this we have small a, small b, small c. So see, data is increasing in the one hot encoder. So I hope you understand the theory behind the ordinal encoder and one hot encoder. Now we are going to see the practical way to implement this. Okay, it is very simple in the sklearn. So see, in our data we have ocean proximity as a categorical data. However, others are the float data. So our job is to convert this ocean proximity into the what into the numerical data using, we'll use ordinal encoder and then we will use the one hot encoder. And using sklearn, it is very guys easy. Now how I can do? First of all I need to use that ordinal proximity save into one of the variable before conversion. So I use housing category is equal to, what is my data frame name? Housing. Yeah, housing, and I will use this number, ocean proximity. Okay, this way what will happen guys, we are saving this ocean proximity into the housing category. Understood? Now let's check the data first. Yes, so see, we in ocean proximity we have these are the kind of category we have: inland, near ocean, inland, near ocean, 1H ocean. We already seen the unique value. Please go and watch my previous video to check that. Now we have to first convert into the number using ordinal encoder. Now for that we are using the sklearn package. Now for that we use sklearn. Let me caps lock. sklearn, is it coming? No. sklearn preprocessing. Oh yeah, comes import ordinal, ordinal encoder. Okay, so this is the good part, that it is automatically prompt, no need to remember this exact spelling or syntax. So this way I imported the ordinal encoder from the sklearn package, and then I have to initialize this object. Okay, so ordinal encoder equal to ordinal encoder. So this way I have initialized the object, and after that I have to just pass the data in this ordinal encoder object. So for that I use ordinal encoder, and to convert that text data into the numerical data I will use method called as fit, and in that fit I will pass the what I will do, I will pass the data. Okay, now fit will only do the conversion but it will not apply. So now there is a difference between, let me explain. Okay, so there is a difference between fit and transform. What is a slight difference? When I using fit, so let's say this is a C column, it has a one second guys, let me delete this. Yeah, so this is what my C column. So in C column, let's I have data A, B and C. Okay, so when I use fit, so what happen in the fit, it will just convert into the number. So A will convert into 1, B 2 and C, but it will not apply to your whole data frame. This data frame it will not apply. When it will apply? When you use transform. So fit actually do the calculation, or you can say manipulation, but transform will apply this manipulation to the data set. This is only the difference between fit and transform. But what is the good part? You can use both at a time. There is a one method, fit underscore transform. So let's not waste the time, and we will use both at a time. Yeah, fit, yeah, fit transform. So fit will convert and transform will apply. On which data frame we have to apply? Housing category. So let's apply on that. Okay, and after applying we will see few of the, okay, and we'll save this into the one of the, let's say we'll save this in one of the variable, say housing category encoded, just to look at how it look like. Okay, and we'll see few of the their value. This is something called as a slicing. First 5, see, it will convert into the number 1 4 1 4. So as I said, it will convert into the integer format. If you wanted to know that what categories we use, or what text we use to, to convert into the numerical data, then there is a method which we can call from the ordinal encoder object that we have specified here. So let me call that method called as ordinal encoder. Okay, and then mention categories here, and then up underscore, as it's a private method. Okay, so these are the categories we use to convert into the to convert the data, to convert this text, that is one ocean, inland, Iceland, these are converted into the numerical data. I hope you understand how we can use the ordinal encoder to convert the data into the numerical data. Now the next method which we use to convert the text data into numerical is called as a one hot encoder. So I already explained. Okay, if you have doubt, please go back little bit and try to understand. Still any doubt, please feel free to comment. So I will again use sklearn preprocessing. I am going to import one hot encoder from here. It's coming, one hot encoder. Then it's my job to initialize that object. So I'll mention the name is cat encoder here, equal to one hot encoder. Yeah, it's coming. Then after that, it is very important me to pass the data in this categorical encoder, and I will save the result into the one of the variables. So I'll say housing categorical one hot. Okay, one hot equal to, I'll call that object categorical encoder, and I will use the method called as a fit and transform at once only. Okay, and which data we need to pass, which we have specified here. This is called as a housing categorical, because we do not want to convert all the data, we just want ocean proximity to be converted. So I will pass this here. Okay, and I'll just check it out the result here. Okay, so let's execute. So see, it is not giving because this is something called as a matrix. Okay, if you want to look into this result, then we have to convert into the array. So to convert into the array, I will need to use this and use toArray function. Okay, now this way you will able to see the result. See, as I explained earlier, let me use my pencil. So if you look at this data, okay, array, so they mention everything as a 0, and whichever category is available, it mark as a 1. Okay, if you look at the second row, if you look at the second row, everything as a 0 and mark that variable as a 1. Similarly, third line, fourth line. So in each row there is only one value as a hot, remaining one is a 0. Remaining one is a 0. If you look at all the arrays, you can see similarly, and this is a two-dimensional array. Okay, I will explain in later, but just look it here. Okay, so this way you can convert into the one hot encoder. And if you look at here, this is a sparse matrix. Why it is called as a sparse matrix, guys? Because it contains a many zeros, okay, and 1. So therefore it is called something called as a sparse matrix. Okay, now if you similarly, if you want to, let me clear the screen. Okay, if you again want to know what categories we use, then again there is the same method, same variable we can call here, private variable, say one cat encoder, and then categories. It's come there. Yeah, let me use this, and similarly it will give the information what categories it used to convert into the numerical data. I hope guys you understand what I was trying to explain. So we explain about the difference between one hot encoder and the ordinal encoder, and how we can use programmatically to convert the data, the text data, into the numerical data, which will use by our ML algorithm for the further prediction of the pattern. Okay, hope guys you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share as much as possible. Thank you guys, all the best.